Hello and welcome for the first time this season on this most anticipated of days in England and beyond. It's the day English football is back, football at its most exciting, most intriguing, its most unmissable. It is the game of margins, the game of thrills. It is the league we all want to see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So the wait is finally over. It's time to get to it.
Well, the world's most followed league, Peter, certainly the wealthiest, and while I would predict another almighty tug-of-war between the giants of Manchester, London and Liverpool, it would be nice to see another romantic story as we did roughly a decade back.
Arsenal have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So it's down to business here.
Well, one result is not going to decide the outcome of the season, Peter, but whichever team is fitter and better drilled has a huge advantage at this point.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding.
And the finish! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
After 7 minutes is number 18, Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Reinildo. And here's 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓. 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓 looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Son Heung-min gets into a good position. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. And he's forced to go back. Granit Xhaka. Spread it left. Now it's 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Midway through the first period, and he's tried one! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Sunderland take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's a promising position. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now here's the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Caicedo.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And this is Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Guardiola. Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Valverde gets over and intercepts. Foden. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Caicedo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, good spread. Played out wide. Valverde. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, can they get him away? Granit Xhaka. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Caicedo. Son Heung-min. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, that's a key interception. Guardiola. And it's Camavinga. Akanji. Caicedo. And Guardiola. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. Pass is just off target. Lefebvre.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Foden. Great vision. Now it's Camavinga. Messi. Messi stood his ground. And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, Frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Alderete. And it's Reynildo. Granit Xhaka. Spread out to the left. And Reynildo. Lefebvre picks it up out wide. Cross to the back post. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Granit Xhaka. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Sunderland go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Foden. Foden plays it in. That's a corner kick. Messi plays it short. Messi has it in a wide position. And now they can spring out of defence. Foot in. Almost an hour gone. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mukiele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Lefebvre. Out towards the flank. Can he finish? It's been blocked. He can get that clear. And here's Lefebvre. Valverde. Vardiol. And it's Messi. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Son Heung-min. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Son Heung-min. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Out to the left it goes. And here's the chance to counter. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. For Valverde. Foden. For Valverde. Swung over. And it's Son Heung-min. Looking to play him in. He's onside. Incoming delivery.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
For Arsenal, number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11, Phil Foden. Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga.
Reinildo.
Coming on the field,
Reinildo
number
going
22,
vertical.
Luis Araújo.
And he's on a charge.
Number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 44,
Brown.
Fagioli.
The end is in sight. This could
Substitution in
very well be
progress.
it. To Granit Xhaka. And it's Mukiele. Hangs in across. Luis Araujo. And Caicedo. Fagioli. And Caicedo. Luis Araujo. Pass somewhat off target. Luis Araujo. Messi. He's in space and looking for options. That's good play. Does well to stand firm and defend it. And that's aimed in. Kane!
Added minutes has been indicated.
Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Granit Xhaka. Brown. Pinches it off him. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, they wanted 3 points on day one, but that proved well and truly beyond them. At times they seemed sluggish, and they have been punished. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this was one of the teams, Peter, that I was keen to have a look at, but it's ended up being a bit of a damp squib. Not a great start, and it's going to give the boss quite a few headaches as to how he can put things right for the next game and onwards.
My thanks to Jim. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous
Hello, everybody,
afternoon.
and welcome
The
to
sun
today's
beaming
match.
down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both
Everyone,
teams.
please welcome our players to
I'm
the
Peter
field.
Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And this is now today's lineup.
So Jim, who would you identify as the
Number 1,
key man in this fixture?
Dubravka.
Well, I've always been a fan of this fella, Kyle Walker, who's amongst the most established fullbacks in the game. Cited by so many top players as being a nightmare to face. It's very rare to see him beaten in a one-on-one situation. He just knows how to use his strength and pace to terrific effect.
Okay, interesting. And that gets things running. Chukwu. And Kyle Walker. Hannibal. Now Chukwu. Hartman. Anthony. And Hartman. Cullen. That's Hannibal. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Drilled in low. Akanji gets good distance on it. Camavinga. Over to the left. Now it's Foden. And no, he's seen through all of that. Kyle Walker. Hannibal. Kyle Walker. Swung over. Anthony. Anthony.
That was lovely, that.
Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. And they're back on the ball again. Cullen. That's Hannibal. Turns back here, probably the best option. Out to the right.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Camavinga. Now Foden. And he goes cross-field. And it's Valverde. And here's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Valverde. Valverde crosses. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Hannibal. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Played out to the left flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Foden plays it in. Chukwu. Anthony. Hannibal. And it's Walker. Cullen. Chukwu. Cullen. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Hannibal. Oh, there's a probing ball. Foden. 𝗟𝗩𝗩𝗘. Pass somewhat off target. Hannibal. Nice looking ball. Played into space out wide. And that was very necessary. Now this could be a chance. Oh, sweet feet. Point-blank header! Harmlessly behind. 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗪. Caicedo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stood up well to him there. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Cullen. Kyle Walker. Cullen. No, 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗪. Hartman. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
𝗟𝗩𝗩𝗘. Oh, good spread. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. 𝗟𝗩𝗩𝗘. Cullen. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Akanji. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's been
Let's
nothing
put the
but
boys can turn it
frustration,
up for the
really,
second.
Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
That gets things going for the second half.
Arsenal really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
And 𝗟𝗪𝗪𝗪, and it's made its way to him. Messi. Out for a throw. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Hartman did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's got away. Well seen, saw that coming. Hannibal. Kyle Walker.
Such good technique.
Ball is over the line. 𝗟𝗪𝗪𝗪. Akanji. And Caicedo. And it's Valverde. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Anthony. Now 𝗟𝗜𝗩𝗘. Cullen. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely spread. Caicedo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He shifted it to the flank. Anthony.
The attendance for this match was
𝗟𝗜𝗩𝗘.
29,830.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Cullen. To Walker. Hannibal. Now 𝗟𝗜𝗩𝗘. Hannibal. And it's Walker. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That has been slung wide. He's looking wide. Hannibal. Camavinga. Caicedo. For Messi. And it's Caicedo. Camavinga. Spread it left. Now it's Foden. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's managed to get free. The ball has bounced loose now. And that interception was most necessary. Hannibal. Now Anthony. Played back into the centre. And Hartman. Just about up to 75 minutes. Hannibal. And he's had it nicked away. Valverde. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Caicedo. Oh, that's a little loose. In again. Big header! Kane finds himself offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Burnley can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, you can see he's very much a favourite, and with very good reason.
7, coming on the field, number 25.
Hartman.
Number
That's
27.
really well manoeuvred.
Number 10, Marcus
Anthony.
Edwards.
Anthony. And that has left him in a heap. Foden. He's in a great position here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. Valverde.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Gets a good foot in there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitutions taking place.
Vardiol. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Foden. He is just caressing the ball. Now, can they get him away? And that's played in low. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that is a nice touch. It's Kane! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Arsenal take what looks to be a decisive lead. Well, and that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire.
So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And now,
Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It is a corner. Messi plays it short, crosses it in here. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Ahmad hops for safety. Casemiro. Now it's 𝗟𝗟𝗩𝗘. 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗪. More and more pressure on the ball here. Camavinga. Kane. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's 𝗟𝗟𝗩𝗘, and he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Mount. Shaw. The less said about that pass, the better. Arsenal are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes. He's in a great position here. And a chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. 𝗟𝗪𝗘. Now that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's 𝗟𝗟𝗩𝗘. Now it's Mount. Oh, good spread. Diallo has it out wide and in space. Still goalless at the moment. Valverde. Caicedo. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Kane. Played out to the left flank. Foden has it in a wide position. Camavinga.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's the keeper's ball. Over to the left. 𝗟𝗟𝗩𝗘. Nicely spread. Ahmad. Backward it goes. Decent chance! Oh, he's been... In he goes again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Camavinga. And Akanji. 𝗟𝗪𝗘. 30 minutes gone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's on it, can he get away? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. 𝗟𝗪𝗘. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. 𝗟𝗪𝗘. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Caicedo. And here's Mount. quality ball. Now it's 𝗟𝗟𝗩𝗘. 𝗟𝗟𝗩𝗘! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Caicedo. Ahmad driving forward. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘. That has been slung wide. 𝗟𝗩𝗘. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
So that was the first
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too...
It's Kane! It's run loose. Who's going... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi's Kane! No, not the best of headers. De Ligt. Ahmad. Now it's Ahmad. Can he get it through? Foden. Valverde. Looking for the run.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Casemiro. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? 𝗟𝗑𝗪𝗘 is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Mount. Well read, and the danger is averted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Arsenal have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support, but they need something to go their way pretty soon, Peter.
Camavinga being hunted in packs.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Big chance! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 64 minutes.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Akanji. Now Foden. Looking to play him in. And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here. Ahmad. Vardiol calmly anticipates. Caicedo. Foden. Camavinga. Yoro. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
𝗟𝗑𝗪𝗘 is onto this. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Foden. Coming on the field. Number 5. Number 4. Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution in progress.
Valverde. Oh, terrible pass. He has found the way through. And that's been drilled in. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Mount. Pressure coming in from all directions.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's made its way to him.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Mount. Now it's 𝗟𝗓𝗓. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Yoro.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's gone loose. Time added on will be 2 minutes. That is good alertness. Kane. Now it's Kane. And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And this is now today's lineup.
So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
There's the whistle, and here we go. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Another rendition of this never-ending feud. It will never lose its significance. And the flag has stayed down. Cleared without hesitation. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Plays the return pass. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Pedro Neto is a real footballing thoroughbred, Peter, and I'm a huge fan of his direct style. There's a genuine intensity and aggression in everything he does, but that doesn't seem to diminish his creative output at all. He goes for it every time.
Okay, interesting. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘 touches it back. Oh, this looks sharp. Camavinga. He is through here. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Well, that looks a decent ball. Danger averted for now. Now it's Foden. Cross goes in there. Chalobah clears it away. Pedro Neto. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Caicedo. And Gusto. Caicedo. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. And Cucurella.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And it's Fernandes. Throw in. Threads one in. Pedro Neto. Cross to the back post. 𝗟𝗩𝗘 tries to clear. Foden. Camavinga. 𝗟𝗩𝗘. For Valverde. Messi is onto it in a flash. And it's Caicedo. It's Camavinga. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out. And the shot! Caicedo. Fernandes. And it's Fernandes. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Spread out to the left. Now it's João Pedro. And it's made its way to him. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
𝗟𝗓𝗪𝗘. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. And it's Cucurella. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. 𝗟𝗓𝗩, he gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Valverde. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Kane. And that interception was most necessary. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fernandes. Caicedo. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fernandes. 𝗟𝗓𝗩. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Valverde. Fernandes. 𝗟𝗓𝗩. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kane! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi plays it short. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Fernandes. And 𝗟𝗓𝗩. Caicedo. And it's Gusto. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's 𝗟𝗓𝗩. Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, that was vital.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Caicedo gets a foot in here. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Camavinga being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Valverde. Caicedo. And here's Messi. Good ball, good take. Delivers with whip. And he gets rid in a hurry. Kane! Cucurella. Over to the left. Now it's Pedro Neto. Fernandez. João Pedro. And it's Caicedo. And here's Neto. Messi. And it's Valverde. And he's forced to go back. Messi. That is good alertness. Oh, that's a key interception. Vardiol tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Real chance! He's scored! Finally the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Arsenal after 80 minutes.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number
So the
41.
first goal of the game.
It's so often
Coming
the
on the
case with
field,
goal scorers,
number
little
11.
influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Number 15. Jackson.
Keep calm and
Number
carry on.
24,
That's the job in a nutshell
Reece
now.
James. Substitution.
Arsenal preparing now to welcome the final whistle.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Adebayo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Camavinga just eases him off the ball. Palmer looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Palmer.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Valverde. Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out. Fernandez.
2 added minutes.
2 minutes to be added on. Pedro Neto.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Very nicely done. Looking for the run. And that will be it. Arsenal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So before we go, many thanks to 𝗟𝗜𝗩𝗘 for his input, and from us both,
we'll be back
good
stronger,
afternoon.
won't we?
Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, 𝗟𝗜𝗙.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Number 1,
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who, to me, is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And we're underway. He's had it taken off him. Now it's 𝗟𝗓𝗏. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Valverde. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That is lovely. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's played it in low. And that has been clubbed away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Camavinga. And that is out of play. Rodon. Nice bit of trickery. He's picked his way through. Smoothly does it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. And he plays one through. Strauch clears it away. Goodmanson. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this. And that has been knocked clear. Messi.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now it's Foden. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Gnonto.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
James! And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's James. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Strauch. And it's 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Here's Longstaff. Approaching the half-hour mark. James! Nice control. Lofted in. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. He gets big! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Guardiola. Now it's Foden. And they've switched it over to the other side. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Valverde gets into a good position. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. And it's Longstaff. Bogle. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Caicedo. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now it's Messi. Messi's cross. Bogle with the clearance. Back in once more. Defending of the desperate variety.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rodon. And it's 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗘. Here's Longstaff. James. Now it's Longstaff. Can he get on the end of this? Guardiola. And this is Ronaldo. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's heaved it away. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So the first half brought no goals. That has been slung wide. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Elects to cross.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Bogle. James. Gnonto. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Camavinga. Played out towards the right wing. That has not gone well. It's gone out for a throw-in. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Messi has it out wide and in space. Now who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's forced to go back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. James! 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘 ploughing. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘! Really well taken goal. The breakthrough strike. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Leeds can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Leeds have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, sweet feet.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Opts for safety. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
James. Bogle. Now it's James. Foot in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right. Messi has it in a wide position. And it's Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's certainly onside here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Leeds have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Goodmanson. Okafor. Goodmanson. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. That's an excellent interception.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nicely weighted ball. Okafor! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Tanaka. James! And he's there to clear it. That'll be a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8.
So, time for changes
Number
on
11.
both sides, actually.
Phil Foden. Coming on the field.
That has been knocked
Number
clear.
5. Number 20. Son Heung-min. Substitutions taking place.
This looks promising. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. Caicedo. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Messi with the short one. Valverde. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that was very necessary. Caicedo. 4 extra minutes added on. And here's Son Heung-min. Gruev. Lovely bit of skill. It's a threatening ball. That's that, the end. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And just a quick announcement that the details for our next home game are currently on screen. Anybody interested in attending would be well advised to purchase those tickets quickly, as they are bound to sell like hotcakes.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator,
And
Peter
please
Drury,
welcome
and
our
providing
lads
his
to the
unique
field.
brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And this is now today's lineup.
Who do you, Jim, see
Number
making a
6.
difference here?
Henderson.
Well, Peter, I've always liked this guy, Jordan Henderson. Someone who has had unrealistic expectations to live up to, but his athleticism, his improved passing, the fact that he's become more adventurous has definitely made him a much better player, and all underpinned by a great desire and real commitment.
Okay, interesting. So it's down to business here. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Valverde. It's Camavinga. Vardiol. Foden stood his ground strongly. Akanji. And it's Caicedo. He's tried one! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! About as smooth as it gets! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Jordan Henderson. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Jordan Henderson plays it through. Ouattara receives it in a wide position. Vardiol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking for options for movement. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. He rises! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 16 minutes is number 9.
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That ball looks a good one. This looks promising. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's a good ball out wide. Great vision. That has found him in acres of space. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Foden goes on a run down the left wing. And no, that was never going to make it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now here's the delivery. Brilliantly cut out. Back in once more. Camavinga. Now Foden. Chooses to go cross-field. Messi. And it's Caicedo. Akanji. Out to the left it goes. Foden. Foden going full tilt down the left. Well, that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Foden. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Jordan Henderson. No way through. Showing good feet. Ouattara. Out of play for a goal kick. Caicedo. And it's Messi. And Gvardiol. And the return pass. Foden has it out wide and in space. And that's gone route one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's looking wide. Oh, good read. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one
That
that's
was the
packed
first
with
half.
incident and talking
Let's hope the
points.
boys
A
can
decent
turn it up
watch
for the
this,
second.
and it's 1-1 at half-time.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Arsenal kick off the second half.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Akanji. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Crosses it into the area, and that is expertly dealt with. Messi with the short one. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to get it clear. That'll be a throw-in. Lovely feet. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Messi. He is through here. Now it's crossed into the middle. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. They've played it short. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that should get the job done. Here comes another cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Jordan Henderson. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘 pressing high and with purpose. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. And it's Caicedo. It's 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Foden. Foden looking to penetrate opposition lines. A header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘 played out to the left flank. Foden. And 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Foden. Arsenal finding their passes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
𝗟𝗓𝗩. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's the keeper's ball. Foden. And 𝗟𝗩𝗘. Valverde. And it's Caicedo. Akanji. Half an hour gone in the second half. It's Camavinga. Valverde. Messi is in a really good position out wide.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that is a little undercooked. Caicedo. Messi. And Guardiola. Caicedo. Distributed tidily. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde. Valverde crosses. He gets big. And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for
Coming on the
changes
field
on both
is
sides, actually.
Number 11. Risa.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's forced to go back. Akanji. Rodri. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Done delicately. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 24. Number 7. Number 19. Coming on the field.
Well, they shouldn't be
14,
dawdling at this stage. They
number
need to get the ball
39,
in the mixer
number
and quickly.
2.
Substitution.
Added time going
Will
up
be
here.
3
It's 3
added
minutes.
time.
He slings it in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Driving forward. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's intervened well there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Arsenal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have
And
time
just a
for.
quick announcement
Good evening
that
to
the
you.
details for our next home game are currently on screen. Anybody interested in attending would be well advised to purchase those tickets quickly, as they are bound to sell like hotcakes.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And now, lining up for
Who do
Arsenal.
you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Well, we're on the way. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Tavernier. Bullish header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cristiano Ronaldo. Caicedo. Valverde. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Smith. Now Tavernier. And it's Adams. Not the most accurate pass. Quality ball. He's on it, can he get away? Caicedo. And he's forced to go back. Vardiol. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Camavinga. First quarter of an hour gone. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. That's Valverde. Valverde crosses. And that's the keeper's ball. Camavinga. Now Foden. Vardiol. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Scott. Can he get it through? Scott. Foden. And it's Camavinga. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Brooks. And here's Tavernier. Tavernier! Camavinga. Caicedo. Half an hour played now. Valverde. Well, that looks a decent ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Foden. Flashes it across. That's really well cleared. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a good spell of possession. Evanilson! Camavinga. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, that's a key interception. Semenyo. Shifted it to the flank. Messi. And it's Caicedo. Valverde. It's Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had it taken off him. Caicedo. Camavinga. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well,
So
simply
it's been
put,
even so
Peter,
far.
they haven't been
Which
good
way
enough
will
to
things go
trouble
in
the
the second
opposition.
half?
They
Ours, of
need to
course.
play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Aims beyond the defence. It's a promising position. And the flag has stayed down. Another chance from a corner. Guardiola clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Guardiola. Akanji. Over to the other side. And it's Valverde. Caicedo. That pass has been well intercepted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Tavernier.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's in a great position here. Evanilson. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Foden. That's going right the way across. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Adams. Pass somewhat off target. Foden. Foden! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to get it away. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tavernier. And it's Scott. Truffert. Semenyo. Here's Adams. Scott. Semenyo. Semenyo. Oh, that's nice. Crosses it in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Caicedo. To Messi. And it's Camavinga. Guardiola. It's Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Messi. Nice control. Engages and forces him off the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Akanji. It's Camavinga. Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Stood up well to him there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, nicely intercepted. Brooks. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Now it's Semenyo. Camavinga does well to get it back. Into the last 5 minutes. Akanji. Foden. And Guardiola.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Played back into the centre. And Caicedo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
Honours even today. A big round of applause to both sets of players who gave it their all.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly.
And please,
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And this is now today's lineup.
Jim, who do you reckon is
Number
pivotal?
one,
Um,
Verbruggen.
I'm going to opt for the versatile Danny Welbeck. His preference, I'm sure, would be to play through the middle to score as many as possible, and he'll be judged on that ultimately. But he makes his pace count in wider areas too, and I think that's where he can be most effective.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. So it's down to business here. 𝗟𝗜𝗩𝗘. Now it's Welbeck. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Joel Veltman. Tries to play it through. And he's there to belt it away. That's very neat. And this is Welbeck. Shot, surely! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. 𝗟𝗓𝗩's cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good spread. Foden. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Camavinga. And 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. And it's Camavinga. Foden. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Goes looking wide. Well timed, excellent interception. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. And it's Veltman. Joel Veltman. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good-looking ball. Great vision. Welbeck! That was superb goalkeeping.
Welbeck clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pass somewhat off target. 30 minutes gone. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Welbeck. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And he's picked it up out wide. Nice defending, physical and effective. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gets into some space. Oh, nice touch. Toma. Nice bit of trickery. Real chance! Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's come loose. He's on it. Can he get away? Chance! Messi. Valverde. And Akanji. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs in a cross. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has a shot. Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And we're underway again. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Valverde. Caicedo. Arsenal finding their passes. And the return pass. And the pass is intercepted. Foden. Caicedo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good strength. Brighton looking to pass their way through. And it's to 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘. Mitoma. Messi. And it's Camavinga. And Akanji. Foden. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi could try cutting inside here. He's shifting through the gears here. And he whips it in. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And it's been taken short. Foden plays it in. Surely now! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And now he has two. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Veltman. He is through here. Try, he rises! Decent enough try.
Welbeck is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Vardiol.
The attendance for this match
Now it's
was
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's
29,813.
Foden. Vardiol. And this is Ronaldo. Gives it back. And he's forced to go back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has not gone well. Caicedo. And he was quick to react. Driving forward. Deep cross. Donnarumma claims it, and the danger passes. Mitoma. Spread it left. Now the cross. That's not going far. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Number 18, Welbeck. Number 11, coming on the field.
Now it's
Number
Foden.
10, number 7, March.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Messi played out to the left flank. Very nicely done. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mitoma. Looking for options for movement. Brighton making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Akanji. Now Foden. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗪. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's had a go! This time, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Arsenal have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Arsenal are coasting towards victory. Looks to the other side. Vardiol. Akanji. Vardiol.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
O'Reilly. March. He has found the way through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Valverde. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Caicedo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got away. No outsmarting him this time. So that's it, it is all over. Arsenal looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
This is a hard one to take, but we'll be
So
back
before we
stronger,
go, many thanks to
won't
Jim
we?
Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So, it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And now, lining up.
This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
So we're up and running. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed...
It's Salah! And that's caused a worry or two.
Mohamed Salah really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Guardiola. And it's Camavinga. Foden. Now he's got space here. Gravenberg. McAllister. And it's Wirtz. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg. Foden. Caicedo. Messi. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. McAllister. He's looking wide. Now it's Gakpo. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Mohamed Salah! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played through into space. Wirtz in acres of space out wide. Guardiola. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Guardiola. There they go, hunting in packs. And that's a dangerous ball. Gravenberg. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. It's Salah! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Wirtz goes short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. Gravenberg. He's the return pass. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Now it's Gakpo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Valverde. He's shifting through the gears here. That looks a good cross. Punched away. Back in once. He gets big. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vardiol. Spread out to the left. Foden. He rises! Well, now it's a race for the ball. McAllister gets it clear. Camavinga with the cross. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Szoboszlai. And it's Wirtz. And it's Wirtz. McAllister. And it's Salah. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Messi. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Looking for the run. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. And here's Wirtz. Wirtz touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Salah.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Has crossed into the middle. Gakpo!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Valverde.
There will be 1 minute at
Can
a
he get it
time.
through? 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘 promptly onto that, and that is that. Szoboszlai. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway
So
point of the
it's been
game.
even so
What a
far.
pleasant surprise
Which way
to
will
see
things go in the
how
second
open
half?
this game
Ours, of course.
is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
That's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he get onto this? He's found the way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Messi. He's picked his way through. Shifted it to the flank. Foden. Oh, nice touch. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foden. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. It's a promising position. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi with the short one. Lovely feet. Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Caicedo. For Valverde. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Vitz. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Nicely weighted ball. Real chance. Vitz! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what a mistake! Messi. And it's Caicedo. Vardiol. Threads one in. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, this looks sharp. Gakpo. That's really well manoeuvred. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Caicedo. Valverde. And it's Caicedo. Messi. And this is Messi. And a chance! Oh, taken with style. And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Number 10.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And that's a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Kane to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
To replace him is number 18.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11.
Arsenal making another change here.
Number 6. 𝗟𝗜𝗩𝗘.
Messi
Coming
proving
on the
dependable
field,
as ever.
number
Another
20,
terrific day at the office for
Son
him.
Heung-min.
Well, having that
Number
sort of player in your
44,
side is reassuring
Match.Enjoy.
because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
It's a really well-measured ball. Elliott! Oh, good take in a good area. Elliott! And that has been clubbed away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Frimpong. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Son Heung-min. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Guardiola. Now the delivery gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Son Heung-min! Just off target. Mohamed Salah. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. To McAllister. Chiesa. That is lovely. Now that's well seen too. Messi looking to add to his goal. And this is Ronaldo. Muscular approach does pay off here. And they can counter here. 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗘. Now it's Chiesa. He's on it. 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗘! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's...
And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both,
And another
good afternoon.
fantastic win for the boys today. Thank you very much for your support.